Hi guys, this is Green Day Breyer Farms, and in today's video we're going to be learning how to make rhythm beads. And rhythm beads are actually used to keep a horse distracted on you and like focused on you. But for a Breyer, it's just fun to make them and put them around their neck. But Toll House already has one, so I'm going to be using him to make one for another Breyer. And we're going to be taking this elastic, that stretch cord. I'm using the satin silver, but you can use a different color if you want. And it shows how to tie the knot on the back. We're not going to be using that information because we're going to be tying a square knot. So you're going to take that, and you're going to need, of course, your elastic, scissors, beads. These are 4mm beads, which are very helpful. And I'm also going to be using tassels and little charms. So what we're going to be doing first is taking our elastic and pulling a good amount like this and putting it, I'm going to make it a little bigger than Toll House because of course we're making a beaded something, rhythm bead, and it's going to be need to be a little bit bigger than the actual horse so that you can tie it off. Okay, now that you have one about this long, depending on how big your horse is, let's just say, we're going to take our beads and we're going to tie a knot at the end of the elastic, like this, and just make sure to get it really tight, like that. It should look like that right now. Then, all you have to do now is pick the colors you want. I'm going to be doing like blues and greens. So all you have to do is just bead it like you normally would, like a little necklace or just a little bracelet or something like that. Maybe a charm, keychain, anything like that. I'm just going to be beading this. It's actually very simple. All you have to do is this. And literally just put the beads on. It's that easy. I'm doing mine in no pattern whatsoever. Just in blues and greens. Now, usually if you're making one for a classic, you want to do 60 to 75 beads. And if you're making one for a traditional, you want to do, I think, 120 to 130 beads. Now, that may sound like a lot. It is. But you just want to do that to make sure you have a good amount of beads. Because when you tie it, it'll be tied to the amount of beads there are. So you want to make sure you get a good amount of beads. And you're just going to keep beading like this. Now, another thing, you can get a very small needle that will fit through your beads, and then put the elastic through it, and then pick the beads up one by one through in the case. But I don't have a needle that small, so we're not going to be doing that. And I'm just going to easily just keep doing the same thing over and over till you have a good length. Okay, I'm going to stop right here, about right there. And I'm going to open up my box of charms. I think I'm going to be putting a green charm on it, which would be very pretty. I'm just going to pick out a few. I'm going to get 4 actually, and put 2 on each side. So I'm just going to take it like this and put the charm on, just like you were doing the beads. And it should look like that. Then I'm going to put about 4 more beads and then do another charm. So I'm just going to randomly put them on like I was doing before. You can do a pattern, you can do just one color, you can do two colors, you can do your favorite colors. It does not matter what you do, as long as you're making it how you want, because, yeah. Now I'm going to add another charm, like this. And now I'm going to go on and do about 10 more. But I'm making this one for a classic, so I'm going to go ahead and make 5 more. Or put 5 more. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing over and over. 1 more. And then we're stopping here because what I'm going to be doing is using a tassel on this one. So I'm going to be doing this tassel right here. So I've got to get this off the back. I just leave my tassels on the card, and when I want one off, I just twist it off. Probably should have done this in advance, but it's all good. Pull one off. This is what mine looks like. Now, these tassels came, well, you can get them at any craft store or Amazon, pretty much. And these ones are just a good size. I like them. But the only problem with these is you have to get them in warm colors and then cool colors. They don't all come together. You get 2 of each, though, which is fun. So, I like that. So, now I'm just going to be taking what I have so far, stringing the charm, or the whatchamacallit, the tassel, and then I'm just going to put 5 beads on after this, or however many you did. I would do about 5 if you're making it for a classic. If you're not making it for classic and you're making it for traditional, do 10 beads. And just keep doing this over and over. Just keep on and on doing the same thing. Just keep doing this. And then now that I've reached 5, I'm going to put my next charm on. So it looks like this. Now I'm going to do 4 more. About like this. This is actually a really fun activity that's pretty easy. You can make this very easy. This is something fun you can do with your Breyers, and it's just a really fun thing to do. Now that I've put 4 on, I'm going to put a charm on. Just like that. Then I'm going to put about roughly 15 more beads. Just keep beading. Like, this is something that's very just easy to do and fun, because you can't go wrong with putting some decorative things on your Breyers to give them some color. Just going to keep doing this over and over. And like I said, I'm doing no pattern whatsoever, just random blues and greens. I think that looks nice. You might not, but you gotta make it how you want it, okay? Just keep doing this. I'm not sure which Breyer I'm gonna put this on yet, but I'll figure it out once I get it made, because Wild Blue already has one. I would give her this one, but she already has one, so I might put this one on my Raring Up Classic Stallion, and I'm thinking this might be good. Maybe like 3 more beads. Because it's not quite even yet. Then I'm going to put the last bead. 1 more. Okay, and now this is another step of the process. So here is where it's gonna get weird, where you probably never done this before. So I had to move my camera in a better position. So you're gonna take your string like this, and you're gonna do that. Then you're gonna take it like this, and then do it the opposite way that you tied it before. This is creating a square knot. The reason it's called a square knot is because when you tie it, it looks like a square. Then you just kind of want to pull it until it's right up close to the beads. Just like that. And then there's no need to double knot it because a square knot will never come undone. No matter how hard you try to get it, it will never come undone. Just trim the edges. Now, if you really want to, you can add a little glue on the thing, but it's not going to come undone if you tie a square knot. So, this is what mine looks like. Here's kind of like a reference on Toll House. You can see it's kind of like, it's a little more tight on a traditional, but if you want to use a classic as an example, you can put it on a classic because this one will fit a classic better than it would a traditional. I hope you guys like this video, and please like and subscribe. Bye!